Alrighty, Tiger fans, I did have some news come across my desk today that I thought was worth sharing. It's not earth-shattering or groundbreaking stuff, but I thought it was an interesting prospect and one that we should have a little chat about. Olli Hotton, the older brother of Taj Hotton, who we obviously drafted very recently, from what I'm led to believe, has been signed to the VFL team in recent days, and with the view that if he performs well and that a mid-season spot becomes available, that they would have him in consideration to drafting him into the AFL squad full-time from the mid-season draft. So Olli Hotton, for those who don't know, is 21 years old now currently. He was drafted with pick number 35 to St Kilda back in 2022, and it just didn't quite work out for him. I think he had some back stress fractures that sort of gave him quite a bit of trouble. But if we have a look at his draft profile quickly, just to give a bit of a quick snapshot as to the type of player that Olli Hotton is. In a lot of ways, it actually reads quite similar to Taj, I reckon. His strengths: athleticism, clean hands, evasiveness, impact per possession, stoppage craft, improvements, contested game, and forward craft. And the notes here say, despite starting the season as a high half forward, Hotton started drawing eyes in the second half of the season as a midfielder. A starring performance for Vic Metro against South Australia, and his form since has rightfully earned him the title of bolter. Hotton returned from APS duties, with Hailbury to Sandringham, improving on his 10.3 disposal average in his first 3 games, to then getting 21.6 in his final 5 games, which is good, all while maintaining scoreboard impact. And he had a round 16 effort of 26 disposals and 2 goals against Oakleigh Chargers. Looking at the summary, it does say that with speed, a springy vertical leap, and some of the cleanest stoppage craft in the draft pool, he looks a developed midfield option who has the fallback of biding his time as a forward. Now, obviously, things haven't worked out as well for Ollie as they have probably for Taj, and Ollie has spent a bit of time playing VFL for Sandringham in 2023 and 2024, and then he had 3 games for the North Melbourne VFL squad in 2025, and that's kind of where it ended. Look, I don't know the reasons why he wasn't able to crack into St Kilda's team. I don't know enough about their list to make a call on if they were okay for talent in a similar position he was trying to play. If there are any St Kilda fans out there who may know a bit more about that, feel free to let us know. But it's an interesting prospect to pick him up for the VFL. I mean, there's nothing to lose, obviously. And it could... Maybe we extract a bit more out of him being in a bit more of a comfortable environment with his brother. The club have obviously treated Taj and his family really well. From when, early days when Taj did his knee and we made contact saying, hey, it's all right, we've still got you at the forefront of our mind. We're going to take you no matter what. So just to have that, I suppose, kind of comfort and relationship, hopefully throughout the whole family, then maybe Ollie can bring something a little bit different for us. Playing as a midfield/forward, it's probably the speed side of things and his work from clearance is probably the most appealing thing for us. I guess we're always looking to add depth in that area. I don't know what type of performances we're going to be expecting at VFL level to then justify putting him on the mid-season draft list, but I'm sure as supporters and watching these VFL games, we'll see what stands out and what doesn't, I guess. But I'm trying to just work out where he might slot in. Like if he was to be playing in our AFL team round 1 2026, hypothetically speaking, I'm guessing it's a half forward pocket role that they maybe have eyeing off for him. But I mean, we've got other players in that spot like Steely Green and Seth Campbell, Ryan Mansell. So I'm just not sure if he gets to the point of outperforming those guys. But I really do like the sound of this just as it's not trial and error, but there's nothing to lose. You sign him onto the VFL team. For all intents and purposes, our VFL team should be quite strong next year. So hopefully Ollie can add to that. We're rolling some highlights over the top, and I know highlights are highlights, but he looks pretty clean and quick and slick in all of those. So hopefully he can translate that to the VFL at Richmond, and hopefully he creates a chance for himself to break into the senior squad if there's a spot available. Look, I don't know if that's going to mean they're banking on a retirement. Are they not taking an extra player in the draft to leave a spot open? There's a whole wide range of ways that we can have that spot free. So it'll be interesting to see what path we go down to make that happen. But Ollie Hotton, assuming that is all correct and checks out as I believe it does, welcome to the VFL program, and hopefully you can make the most of it. We look forward to seeing you out there, and yeah, fingers crossed you shoot the lights out and you get yourself a chance in the mid-season draft. But I guess it's all down to Ollie and how he performs and what he does with it. But yeah, keep an eye for him in the VFL program. Make sure you like and subscribe for more, and until the next one, go Tigers.